Namaste and welcome to your short and sweet yoga class to move on. My name is Jillian and I'm honored to guide you through this class. We'll begin standing at the top of your mat in Tadasana, mountain pose. If you have a block, it may be helpful towards the top of your mat. Come into this pose with intention, pulling the kneecaps up towards the hips, broadening across the shoulders and sliding the shoulder blades down the back, and knitting the front of the belly, the ribs together. Inhale, grow tall, reach the crown of the head to the sky. And exhale, rooting down. Connect with your breath. Feel your inhale. Feel your exhale. Gently release the chin to the chest, bringing a stretch into the back of the neck, into the shoulders where we hold so much tension. And slowly roll your right ear to your right shoulder, bringing the stretch into the left side of the neck. Option here to bring the left hand around to the right elbow or bicep. And focus on letting go. Let this physical tension dissipate. Gently drop the chin to the chest and release the bind if you have it. Roll the left ear to the left shoulder. And you can take the bind, bringing the right hand to the left arm. What brought you to your mat today? What led you to choose this class? Is there something that you would like to let go of? And release the bind, drop the chin to the chest, and then lift the head, letting the head fall all the way back, lifting the chin. Option to keep the teeth clenched together, or you can let the jaw relax. And let the head come back to neutral. And take a breath in, arms reach up. And exhale, hands to heart. We'll take a pranayama here. Step the feet out a little bit wider than hip width apart. Inhale, reach your arms up high. And exhale, forcefully let your breath go and shoot your hands behind your legs. Inhale to come slowly back up, strong through the belly. Exhale, whoosh, let it go between the legs. Inhale the energy, love, and light. Exhale, stuck energy, the things you want to let go of. Take just one more here. Maybe you can get another in. Good. Come all the way back up to stand and then bring your hands to your heart center. Notice any effects in the body, the breath, the mind. And now ground down through the feet, still keeping them a little wider than hip width. Bring your hands to the thighs and hinge forward. Breathe in, lift the gaze, pull the shoulders back, lift the tailbone. And breathe out to round through the spine, press the hips forward and bring your chin into your chest. Take a few more of these cat and cows, using your breath to guide you through each movement. Releasing stuck and negative energy from the spinal column. And taking your last exhale and grow tall, breathing in, reach your arms overhead. Step your feet together and close your hands to heart center. Bring the left foot back behind the right and towards the right edge of the mat. The toes can be tucked or the foot can be flat to the ground. Breathe in, reach your arms up and hold on to the left wrist, hinging over to the right. Hold the hips squared, breathing into the left side body. You can slowly come up, stepping the left foot back down and hands come to heart. Switch sides, the right foot comes back and a little to the left. Breathe in, reach your arms high. Hinge over towards the left, holding on to the right wrist. Deep belly breath in and out. Good. Inhale, rise up, step both feet together, bring hands to heart center. Release the hands into a fist behind the back body, press the hands down the legs, and lift the chest. Imagining a thread is wrapped around the sternum, pulling you up. Then let that thread guide you down into a halfway fold with a flat back. Pull the hands, the fist away from you towards the bottom of your mat while reaching the crown of your head forward. And then you can relax through the spine, draw your chin to your chest, and reach the hands away from the low back. Dvikonasana. Good. Release the hands, bring them to the shins or the thighs, flat back. Exhale, fold, plant the hands. Step the left toes to the bottom of your mat for your high lunge. Ground down to the left hand and sweep the right arm to the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the right hand back towards the bottom of your mat, towards the glutes. Good. Inhale, sweep the right arm forward and come up into your high lunge, squaring off the hips, sinking into that right knee. Now find your balance. Draw the inner thighs towards each other and start to lengthen the right leg. Keep the back heel lifted. Breathe in. Maybe you'd like to lean back a little bit, finding a little bit of a back bend. Hold the belly in tight. And then slowly hinge forward. Reach the fingers in front of you and then sweep them back. Finding your pyramid pose. Broaden across the collarbones. Find a low lunge. Bend the right knee, release the left knee to the ground, and reach your arms up high. Good. Release the hands to the inside of the right foot for a lizard, heel toeing the right foot to the right edge, and the left foot further down the mat. You can keep the sole of the right foot grounded, or you can open the knee. And you have an option to extend the arms to the top left corner of the mat, maybe lowering onto the forearms. Pull the right hip back, rooting down through the right heel. Find your breath. Good. Begin to make your way up. Now we're going to come into a difficult transition, so feel free to watch me first here. Lift the back knee and then float up to the top of your mat. See if you can float the left leg in front of you and wrap your hands around the shin. Go ahead and make your way into this balancing pose. This is where the block may be helpful. You can just tap the left toes to the block and you can still get the benefits of this posture. We'll find a twist, bring the right hand to the outside of the leg and reach the left arm behind you. Full breath in and step to the wide edge of your mat, sinking into your goddess squat. Bend the knees, heels turn in, toes turn out. Open across the chest, root down through the hips. Take a breath in, maybe sink a little deeper, breath out. Bring the right hand around the back body and reach up with the left arm for a side bend. Come up through center and switch sides. The left hand wraps to the right hip, leaning over to the left leg. Good. Inhale, come up through center, 5 points. Exhale, bend the right knee and fold forward over the leg. Step the right foot back into your plank. Shift forward, breathe in. Breathe out, lower chaturanga. Don't let the hips drop. Inhale to baby cobra or cobra. And exhale, come into your downward facing dog. Full inhale and exhale. Step your feet to the top of your mat, inhaling into your flat back and fold with your exhale. Plant the hands and step the right foot to the bottom of your mat. Ground down to the right palm and sweep the left arms to the sky for your twisted lunge. Good. Reach the left fingers towards the glutes. And then rise up into your high crescent lunge, sweeping the left arm forward. Take your time and settle into this pose. Inhale, start to straighten through that left leg, pulling the inner thighs towards each other. Maybe leaning back, squeeze the belly tight, keep the chin a little bit tucked in towards the chest. Stay strong through that right leg. Now reach the fingers forward, finding your pyramid pose. Swing the arms back behind you. Palms face each other and fold forward. Keep the back flat, shoulders proud. Good. Low lunge, drop the back knee. Inhale, arms reach up, squeeze the belly. Exhale, release the hands into your lizard. Heel toeing the left foot to the left edge, right leg goes back. Good. Finding your variation in this pose, option to reach the hands to the top right corner. Finding length. Breathing into the discomfort. Good. We'll find our transition into our standing wind reliever pose. Ground down through the hands. It may help to walk the left foot in for balance. Pick up the knee and pop up onto the left leg. Bring the right knee in towards your chest. Breathe in. Maybe tap the toes to the block to breathe out. Find your twist. Maybe the left hand just comes to the right thigh, or maybe you hold on to the knee. Good. Send the right foot to the bottom of your mat, facing the wide edge. We'll come into a wide-legged forward fold. Hinging with a flat back, arms out in a T. Hinge forward, full breath in, halfway. And a breath out, hinge all the way down. You can bring your hands into a fist behind the back body and allow them to fall away from the hips, bringing the stretch into the shoulders. Bend the elbows, plant the hands under the shoulders, inhale to halfway lift, and then heel toe the feet together. We'll find yogi squat. Heels turn in, toes turn out at about hip width apart or a little wider. And then bring your hands to heart, press the knees open with the elbows. You can slowly sink back down to your hips, coming into a seat. Place the right hand to the mat and reach the left arm up and over for a side bend. Roll forward to the right leg. Stay low as you rise up on the other side. Left hand is down, the right arm lifts. Roll forward, come back to the right side. Left arm opens the chest, lift the gaze, and sink back down. Coming up to the left, and then come up into a tall spine. Hands in your lap. And just notice your breath here. Notice your energy body, your physical body. Observing the differences before and after your practice. And if there is anything that you're still holding on to, use this time to let it go. Recognize that it served its purpose, bringing you to where you are today, but realizing that you can let it go, release it, and move on. Feel free to meditate here for a few more moments, or if you're ready to close off your practice, reach your arms up to the sky, palms touch. Exhale, bring hands to your heart. The light in me sees, acknowledges, and honors the light in you, and knows that they are the same. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice. If you enjoyed it, you can give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Have a wonderful rest of your day.